I haven't recorded a movie review in a long time, but I just saw what is not only one of the best horror films of this year, but what is probably one of the best horror films of this decade. I am, of course, talking about Curry Barker's Obsession, which tells the story of a young man who has a huge crush on a childhood friend slash coworker of his, and he buys this little gag gift called a One Wish Willow, where you get this stick and you make a wish and you break it, and hopefully it comes true. And in his case, it does come true, and it backfires in utterly disturbing ways. Now, I'll admit, when I first heard about this movie and its premise, I really didn't think too much of it. Don't get me wrong, I love a good, careful what you wish for type of horror story, but at the same time, it also didn't really strike me as too much of an original idea. So, my main fear was that this was going to wind up just being another very generic, bland horror movie that blends in with a hundred others just like it. And boy, was I wrong. One of the first things that gave me hope about this movie was the fact that Curry Barker was behind it. And if you don't know who he is the man behind Milk and Cereal, which, if you have not seen that, please go watch it. It is one of the most clever horror shorts that has ever graced the face of YouTube. And that got me thinking, you know what? Horror itself is like milk. It's nothing new, but it's only good when it's fresh. And if there's someone who can take an old idea and put a fresh spin on it, it's Curry Barker. To me, that's where the real beauty in this film lies, is the fact that it's such a simple setup, yet it manages to say so much. Curry Barker was able to take a pretty basic premise, but use it to explore these really intense themes of codependency, anxious attachment, and primarily loss of autonomy. This doesn't just apply to the story, but also the execution of the movie itself. I had so many moments watching this in the theater where I was completely covered in goosebumps, on the edge of my seat, shivering in my timbers, and then I would suddenly realize that all I was actually watching was just two characters talking to each other, which is just a testament to how strong the writing and performances are in this movie. Speaking of performances, we got to talk about Indy Never Ready. We got to all like chip in and buy this woman some flowers or something because she completely steals the show. Her role in this movie is so dynamic, and the fact that she's able to hit all of these really high notes and subtle notes just within the course of a scene is beyond impressive. I'm really hoping that she gets some kind of award for this performance. I have so much more I could say about this movie, but I'm going to leave it there. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's an instant classic.